cucumbers, that delicious green, watery thing that everyone puts in salads even though it tastes like nothing. I mean, let's be honest, cucumbers are basically the tofu of vegetables, taking up space without ever really contributing anything meaningful. It's the vegetable equivalent of background noise, but for some reason we keep inviting it to the party like it's an actual guest. Tzatziki, the famous Greek dip where cucumber finally thinks it has purpose. Grate it, drain it, mix it with yogurt and pretend it's the star of the show. I think it's just there to make the garlic and lemon look good.
Okay, so now you just grate the cucumber, right?
Yes, Nonna, you said that. Grate it right after I drain it. For the third time.
Ah, yes, well, it's important. You don't want a watery tzatziki.
Yeah, like I don't know. You always remind me. Last time I almost strangled the damn cucumber just to make sure it was dry.
Oh, don't be dramatic, girl. You young people, always in a rush. What's your hurry? You planning to run off and invent the internet again?
No, just trying to keep my sanity in one piece.
Sanity? Who needs it? Look at me. Been 83 years without a drop of sanity, and I still make the best tzatziki in this world.
Yeah, but you also put sugar in pasta.
Oh, come on, I thought it was salt. It was one time. Complaining, like your grandfather. Always complaining. You've got the same face when you whine. That handsome devil, even with that face.
I'm sure, Nonna.
Oh, you never saw him in his prime. Could have broken hearts just by walking into a room, always wearing that old leather jacket. You know, the one with the torn sleeve.
Yeah, you've actually already told me.
He looked like Marlon Brand, but better, more Italian. Anyway, I'm sure he'll be back from the hospital soon.
Nonna.
Any day now. He'll come home and we'll have dinner together. He always liked my tzatziki, even if it was too watery sometimes. But not this time. Today, it'll be perfect.
Nonna, you know he's been gone for a while, right? He won't come today.
He'll walk through that door and say, "Maria, where's my tzatziki?" He always loved my cooking.
Yeah, but...
We'll all sit around the table. I'll make his favorite, and he'll complain about how much olive oil I use, like he doesn't drown his food in it when I'm not looking. Men always thinking they're the chefs of the house. I miss him, you know.
Yeah, we all miss him.
Have you grated the cucumber?
Yes, Jesus, I'm doing it.
Oh, you young people always in a rush, like you've got somewhere more important to be than your nonna's kitchen.
I'm here. Nonna, grating cucumbers.
You know your grandfather never rushed anything. Took his time, except falling in love with me. He used to say, "Maria, I might be slow, but I know a good thing when I see it." And then he'd wink, like he was so smooth.
Yeah, sounds like him.
You know? Oh, girl, what's your name again? Is it Laura?
No.
Oh, dear, I can't seem to remember. Between you and all my other grandchildren, I swear my brain's become a spaghetti mess. You know how old age is.
No, Nonna, it's Mia.
Right. Mia, speaking of love, do you have a boyfriend yet?
No. Nonna, we can just keep talking about tzatziki. I'm just focused on my life right now. You know how it is.
Yes, focused. Of course. But a little romance wouldn't hurt. Your grandfather always said that a good meal is best shared with someone you love. You know, that reminds me of the time we were on our honeymoon. We had just finished a lovely dinner by the sea, and your grandfather insisted on ordering dessert.
Sounds romantic. What did he get?
Baklava, of course! He said it was his favorite. But then he dropped it on his shirt and got honey all over himself. He looked like a sticky mess. I couldn't stop laughing, and he tried to play it cool like he meant to do it.
Yeah, classic.
Oh, he was always trying to impress me. Even with honey dripping down his chin, he turned to me and said, "Maria, this just means I'm sweeter." That's the kind of man he was. I miss those days. I just can't wait for him to come home.
Yeah.
What day is it today, anyway?
Let me see. September 21st, 2024.
Oh, Mia of curse.
What?
Stop jockeying. Your grandfather's been in the hospital for a month now. It was June, and I remember it was 2008. Can't be past July.
Oh.
You know, I was just thinking about how time flies. I swear, if he was here, he'd be saying, Maria, it feels like I just walked in yesterday.
Yeah, I must have mixed up the dates or something.
Oh dear, just like him, always forgetting things. One time, he forgot our wedding anniversary.
Yeah, sounds familiar.
Are you grating those cucumbers?
I'm grating them, I promise.
Good, good. No watery tzatziki. Now, when he comes back, I want everything to be perfect. You know, Mia, in the last few days I've been feeling strangely sad in the mornings. I can't quite put my finger on it. It's like I'm starting to forget things more often and it scares me a little. But you know what? Every time I come into the kitchen and see these cucumbers, I feel better. This is your grandfather's favourite dish. I'm going to prepare it just the way he likes it. It makes me feel like he's here, you know? And when I think about that, the sadness melts away and life goes on. Life is so joyful spending my days like this, in front of the window, humming little songs. I can't wait for tomorrow. We'll sit together at the table just like always. The world may change, but our kitchen will always be filled with love and laughter, and that is what is important.
That's a wonderful way to look at life, Nonna. I'm really glad to see you feeling better. I'll keep coming over to help you make Grandpa's favourite dish. You know, I'll always be here for you.
Oh, thank you, darling. Now, let's get these cucumbers ready for when he comes home. Are you grating the cucumber?
Yeah, Jesus Christ. Come on,